Hey my friends, it is Kaylin here and I am well overdue to giving you guys an update on our homeschool life. So let's go ahead and talk about how things have been going here at the beginning of January. It has not been good. Guys, I don't know what happened. I feel like at the beginning of the year, usually I'm super on top of my game, like most people are. With New Year's resolutions, I'm all about fresh starts. Usually even the beginning of every week, every month, every day, I get very excited about new things. So annually, usually, I have a really great start out the gate. Well, for some reason that has not happened for me this year. I don't know exactly what's off, but it seems that everything is off. My housework is off, my diet is off, my exercise is off, and our homeschool life is totally off. I can't seem to get it under control. And I don't know if it's part of a January slum that's just like the winter is been super intense here the last couple of days, weeks, it feels like, with heavy snow, very cold weather, so we're cooped up in our houses. We had the flu bug run through our home, so that was kind of debilitating for a couple of days, and I just feel like we've been hobbling along. So I'm really anxious and really excited to kind of refresh, restart, reboot, rewind, whatever word you want to use. And I really need to kind of get my head back in the game because I haven't been doing it. And all of the enthusiasm that I was feeling about homeschooling, I feel a lot of hesitations now. And it's interesting because I've been listening to and watching all of other homeschool moms out there and their conversations about the feelings of, am I choosing, is this the right path for my kids? Do I need to be putting them in a more social environment or a more group learning environment? Not necessarily social, but group learning. And anyway, so I'm starting to have those feelings. So pressing on, the year's not over yet, and I still am committed and I still do love teaching. So it's not like I'm ready to throw him over to the public sector, but it has been a little bit of a challenge. On a positive note, I have had some good curriculum that I've been able to fall back on, and that's been really helpful for me. I have a tendency to want to rewrite curriculum and kind of start from scratch and build it myself. And that's just something that's inside of me. I just really enjoy doing that. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Well, recently I feel like my plate has been very full of too many hobbies, and I've been trying to reorganize them. So curriculum has been one of those constant reorganizing factors in our homeschool. I've been super happy with the Christian Light Education that was recommended to me through a couple of YouTubers, so I appreciate those types of videos. If you are lost and don't know where to go, I would highly recommend. YouTube is a really great source to find other homeschool moms who are looking or have done different types of curriculum, and you can really see what comes in it if you want a boxed curriculum set or if you're kind of piecemealing it together, which is what I do, is I piecemeal it together. So Christian Light Education has been a really great book work that I can just fall back on when it's all we can do just to get some group time and our computer assignments done, and then we can get through some workbook assignments, and I feel like at least we're getting started. I also stumbled upon 5 in a Row. That has just been really a fun curriculum, although it is very labor intensive, so I haven't really been able to dive into it and do it as much as my imagination wants me to. It has been super duper duper fun. I do enjoy the books that they recommend. My local library carries many of them, so that's been really great because I can access them for free. I don't have to buy the bundle, and that's been useful for me. So I really have enjoyed the 5 in a Row. My scripture time has been going better, so that's been helpful too. I've been rewriting curriculum, I know, shocker, shocker. But I've kind of got probably about 6 or 7 weeks completed of characters of Christ, and we're reading a scripture and then talking about that characteristic and then doing some kind of reading comprehension or understanding activity, whether it's coloring a picture or putting together a very simple craft or little things like that. So I've been kind of putting that together. It has songs and posters for the whole week that we repeat every day. So that's been really good, and I have enjoyed that. So So anyway, onward and upward, I guess, is my motto for this month and this week. I really do need to take time and try and plan out several weeks, and it just takes so much of my time because I do piecemeal our curriculum together. It's onesie, twosie, a little here, a worksheet there, and it does take me a significant amount of time, which is what I'm having a hard time dedicating to with the busyness of life that has kind of come with the beginning of this new year. So that's where we are in our homeschool life. On a positive note, I still really do enjoy having my kids home and being able to homeschool. I've been giving a ton of consideration as to what our path will be in the coming school year. If you haven't seen any of my videos or you are unfamiliar with our family, my son is currently 4, so he is not qualified yet for kindergarten, although he is at kindergarten level. We are doing kindergarten curriculum. So for the next school year, he will be entering kindergarten age, and I am coming to a decision as to what our path will be in regards to public school, and really good reasons as to why I have decided the path that I've chosen. I'm not gonna say it out loud yet because I don't want to jinx anything, and it's still really early in the year, and September's a long way away, so things might change and the feathers may be ruffled depending on how life kind of pounds out for us. But I think that on that note, it's going really well. My passion and my love for teaching is being satisfied, so that's really positive and optimistic. And our next school year is already kind of coming together too, so I'm gonna have some other children in our neighborhood thanks to my YouTube channel and other things we have. I've had some interest in people having me open a kind of a private school, so that's been in the works, and it's kind of busy to put together kind of a structure for that. Guys, I think, like I said, my plate of hobbies is so full, many of which include teaching, but I've got lots of things going on. I started LipSense, if you're unfamiliar with that. I started kind of distributing that product because I had a lot of interested parties, so that's been kind of a busy little section on my plate, and just trying to keep up with the busyness of life. So we are busy, but we are happy and we are good. And I am so thankful to all of the resources that are out there. I try to provide a resource through my website, fullpurposeandheart.com. And although it is very minimal, it is free. I have whatever printables or curriculum or things that I'm building that I can provide for free. I do so on that website. So I try to pay it forward because I do receive a lot of good stuff for free, and it does take a lot of time to put together. So I like to kind of push it your way if you're looking for something to have some schooling time with your kiddos while they're close at home and close to your chest, which is a very tender and fun stage of life. Anyway, hopefully your homeschool lives are going well if that's the road that you have chosen, or if you're just doing some school time. I hope that that's being successful. We're kind of edging into the February, March months, and those I remember my public school teaching days as a public school teacher, that March especially was really hard because it's just one day after another. There's not very many holidays, or there's no breaks in public school in March, so you just got to push through. And I feel like I'm already there. I'm already trying to push through, and that's not a very good place to be here in the end of the second week of January. So anyway, hopefully your homeschool lives are good. Like I mentioned before, homeschool on, my friends, and make sure that you like this video down below. Give me that thumbs up if you liked it. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would encourage you to do so, as I try to share ideas and encourage you to have a joyful and a purposeful life with your kiddos at home. Make sure you hit that little bell if you want to be notified of any time I upload a new video. I try to do a couple every week. So anyway, have a great one, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.